pressure pushing down on me a lot in this save as welcome back to Hartlepool. Our job is, I would say, safe, but you're going to have to ask the board how they feel today. As yes people, welcome back to episode number 11 now of the Hartlepool United FIFA 22 career season numero 4, and we want to make the 5th one in the Premier League. You can help that by smashing the like button. That makes me play better at FIFA, and of course if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We're on the fight for 5k. Watch the last video if you haven't, and follow the links below. As today we start off in the league mishmash. We've dropped off a little bit on form, but with how comfortable we've got ourselves in the playoffs earlier on in the season and pushing for the top 2, we should be safe in these four spots, should I say. Don't know if we're going to push above. We are 10 points off Crystal Palace with 9 games to go, so it's all possible, relying on them dropping points, and we've played them twice already. They beat us the second time round, so it's going to be difficult, But today's fixtures look very nice indeed for us. We even beat top of the league last time out as well. 3-0 away from home. Anything's possible as it's Millwall first at the Den. I think that's going to be played. Norwich the same. Then we have Borough who are in the relegation zone. We are going to sim at the Riverside. We're going to play Blackburn and I think simulate Preston. Then it's Stoke and Reading and QPR teams around us in the next episode, which is going to make things hard, as we are going to play away at the Den as well to start us off with, and it should be an interesting game. Of course, still got the youth on the bench, as this is how the team is looking. I'm thinking about putting Ben Thompson, should I say, in the team. However, although he's an ex-Millwall player and I think he could get the mind games going, Evans is on terrific form. He's now joint top assister with Josh Harrop before he got injured. They're both on 5, which is very, very good, as we'll swap the wing back. Max Clark can come back in because he's fitter, of course. Basui can stay up front because Abdullahi came off the bench early in that last game, as we'll go with this. Marinovic always walked through the first team sheet. Baldock for Maywell, Staunton, Knight and Clark, with Baker, Evans, Matt O'Reilly, Basui and Dan Butterworth. Now top scorer with 11 goals. Not living up to his League One days or the first season back in the Championship, but he doesn't have his strike partner as we go to the Den. And the Tigers team sheet is Bartosz Biakowski in goal with Mahon Romeo, Billy Mitchell, Jaden Muller, Jake Cooper and Scott Malone. It's 5 at the back. It's this weird one with not much midfield. Saville and Evans, Mahoney, Diabate and Jason Bennett or Mason Bennett. I don't know which one it is, but he's got a lot of goals this season. I think he's got the same as Butterworth, so got to watch out on that wing. And Diabate, here with the ball out wide onto Malone as he goes back into Bennett. We're just trying to stand them up a little bit on the edge here. Bennett back into George Saville, and Millwall could have took an early lead right there. Brilliant save from Marinovic, looking for his 17th clean sheet in 37 games, which is absolutely phenomenal for a keeper. Surprised we're not in the top 2 with that record, as Bennett round the corner, Diabate, Maloney from the edge and Marinovic clutching at it again. Still the ball's not gone. Saville keeps it away from, I think it's Knight running after it as he forces the man all the way back. Millwall doing well early on here, but we do have the ball now and Matt O'Reilly to run away with it. Pass that through, nutmeg to Basui, as Basui's going to have to give it to the side. Very heavy touch, but we've still got it. Baldock. Now to Matt O'Reilly, Butterworth making a great run. Butterworth, a brilliant pass from O'Reilly to cut them open, but another good save as now we're on the front foot a little bit. We haven't had us luck from corners as of late, but can we do something here? For Maywell was jumping at it. It's going to fall out to O'Reilly. Pass straight to the side to Reece Staunton. And that's a bit of an optimistic pass. Unlucky from us right there, as now Evans through the gap onto Baker. Butterworth. Smart turn. O'Reilly now out wide as Baldock can try and charge through this gap. Look at that. It's straight onto Butterworth. Butterworth takes a cut back. Still not really much to do with it. O'Reilly onto Baker and the edge. And it's hit a hand, so we will get a penalty kick. Don't tell me about my controller. I know. Trust me, I know. But we've got a penalty here, which we're going to make the most of. Mitchell got in the way. Yes. Dived in with his arms up. Stupid move from him. So Dan Butterworth dispatched the last penalty phenomenally well against Biakowski, the 37-year-old. No chance he's saving that one. This guy should be the penalty taker, I think, from now on. 12 goals this year for Dan Butterworth. Brilliant stuff. Just place it into that bottom corner as you need him to do. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Can't praise him enough. We needed that, as now Bennett on the ball straight away. Millwall are not doing bad in this game at all, but Diabate tackled by Evans. Straight onto Avis Basui, looking for a first-time ball over the top to Butterworth, and he's got there! How is that defender letting Dan Butterworth get to that first? He's having a flyer of a game. As we're going to try and switch this to the left wing back. It's Clark whipping one in back post. Butterworth's free as a bird. What a move that is. What a team goal to make it 2 on the counter-attack. And I enjoyed that one. Look at the ball. We go from right to left. Max Clark whipping up a deep ball into a small player precisely on his head. And it just flew past the keeper in goal. No chance for the pole. 2 to the goods. Millwall really having a wobble as now Basui out wide. Come on, let's keep making the most of this, shall we? Matt O'Reilly round the corner. Basui backheel it into Butterworth. That was meant for Matt O'Reilly, but looks like it didn't leave his feet correctly, as now it's Diabate through the gap. He's going to put one out wide now onto Mahoney. Mahoney round into Romeo. As the charging forward ever so slightly. Good tackle there. Knight gets it away. And another set piece here for Millwall as Diabate heads that home. A good finish to put the Lions back in the game from their striker. A very, very, very good leap. Look at this. It's just over the wall. Straight into the man right there. And we should have got there first, I'd say. But we didn't. It was Knight who failed. Game back on. No clean sheet for Marinovic in this one at the Fierce Den, as we've still got to keep going. 2-1 at half-time. Not a bad scoreline. We are in front. We've scored a superb goal and a penalty, but I've just got a feeling it'll take a little bit more to get over the line. It's never that easy at Millwall. I usually come away with a draw, as now Clark. Hopefully I haven't spoken that into existence. Would really hate if I've jinxed it, as Basui going from a shot from the edge. Cooper has done the exact same animation as Mitchell. These are 2 penalty kicks from handballs that actually look like penalties. Because some of the penalties that have been given are like dodgy. That's definitely one, and the first one definitely was one. So it's chance for a hat-trick for Dan Butterworth. And I'm going to go slightly right again, and he gets the hat-trick. Dan Butterworth goes to 14 goals. And hopefully we go away from Millwall in this game. Got our 2-goal lead back. And it is a good finish. Keeper sent the wrong way again. And he just places that calmly. And Mahoney took from behind. And oh dear. That was never a red. It's a red card for Max Clark. Our left back is dismissed in this one as... Oh, it was a bit dodgy actually. Nowhere near the ball. I thought I was close to it. Looks like it's injured Maloney. No, it wasn't Maloney who did it to. It was Mahoney. But that ain't a good sign for us. Now down to 10 men at the Den. And of course Diabate good at headering. It's a good job he didn't get that header in that time, as Baker second time round gets the ball away. Could we try and misery compile this and get another one? Basui's on his way. Avis Basui with an incredible run past Mitchell. Puts it into the box. Lofted to Butterworth, but he can't get a fourth. 2 changes set to be made as Maywell makes that tackle. We're going to be bringing on Ezra Bateman, the youngster, to go in centre-back. Staunton will go at left wing-back. Regain our 5 at the back. And then we've sacrificed Evans, I think. Yeah, as then we've gone for Harrop in the midfield for Evans as well. Not Evans as well. That's a good shot. It's Matt O'Reilly. I was just focused on shooting there. So 2 subs made right here. As we're going to try and get a 4 from the corner. Still playing well. That's a decent ball. Biakowski straight at him. Tried to go with the overhead kick from, I think, Baker, and it never worked. As no, Baker's here for Maywo. Similar build, as that's over the top, straight out to Staunton. I don't know how he can deliver. He's been playing centre-back all his career with us. As Baker Dribbling forward in the gap to Butterworth. And Bielkowski again. Mahoney, who's running forward right here, giving one back to Romeo. But that is the final whistle. We don't get to make that final change. It was through, but of course didn't go through fully, as that is the end of the game. Match ball for Butterworth. A 3-1 victory at the Den. Of course, lost a left wing back, but got a good result. So I'll take the positives over negatives. Deserve to win that one as well, methinks, as we're up to 4th again. 71 points, and our manager rating is in the red. That's just because of the money situation, I think. But it has gone up by 2. If it keeps going up by 2 every time we win, I'd be happy. As Max Clark is suspended, of course. And we've got a new youth report. I haven't had one of these in ages. Haven't been scouting, of course, as Adam King. He looked decent. Oh, and that has took his manager rating up. Love to see it. Now to 70 in the safe zone. That's all it took. Starting the academy process again, which I don't mind now. Should be safe in our job because we are still doing well in the league as we're getting scout reports back as well. Love this. Going into the last 8 games now. Next is Norwich City at home, who are in 20th. And with international duty doing his heading right here, it's Valakari, Marinovic and Evans going out. The squad's looking... Well, the squad's looking bad, but the first team isn't still. We haven't got a backup keeper, so Mo Adams, be prepared to put the gloves on, mate, as we've got Ingram in goal. And Harrop, I've swapped on Matt O'Reilly. Just want to build Harrop back up a bit, because looks like he's slipping with rating and everything at the moment, which I don't want to be the case. Basui up front going up a rating, which I absolutely love. Turned provider for a couple of Butterworth's goals there, winning penalty kicks and getting, well, part of the move that got the assist. It was Max Clark who whipped the ball in, but he's suspended as we have the Canaries coming up north. And Norwich City's team, Zan Tursek, Sam McCallum, Sebastian Valakovic, Edward Barry, Rocky Bashiri and McLean sitting with Gibbs, Adshed, Dowell and Alvarado, with Amontoye up front. At least some of the names have got easier. And McLean here into Amontoye as Norwich City, of course, scrapping to kind of avoid the drop at the moment under Daniel Tharker. So we need to be careful as the attack. They're going to want to take 3 points. They'll need to take 3 points as we look to try and still increase the gap between us and Palace, but it's unrealistic, I'd say. Get high enough in the playoffs to just comfortably stay there is my aim. As for Maywo, with a pass straight into Thompson. Now Butterworth setting off a bit. Basui goes out wide to Baldock, who chests that down, cuts back inside. Can we switch this to the left wing back? If he's onside, it's a good one, as he is. Bolton to charge in the middle. Dodgy touch. Been a good ball as well, that one, as Dozzle goes over the top. Gibbs goes to sneak in Ingram's near post as the backup keeper making a comfortable stop to start us off with right there. Hopefully that increases his happiness on play time as McCallum won the header. Good job he's missed though. Do want to keep Ingram here because I love Marinovic, I really do. 33-year-old though. That's the only concerning thing. I feel like in the Premier League maybe another keeper similar rated to Marinovic who can rotate a little bit. Not really have a certain keeper as Butterworth. Oh my days, he's offside. What a goal that was, but it won't count. In front of the Hartlepool fans, of course, but that would have been good. How can you disallow that? I'm watching it again, I don't care. Just strays offside, but look at... Oh, it's not going to show it again, but the acrobatics on that. Gutted it doesn't count as Harrop with the ball in the middle. Want to see an improvement in him today. Of course, he's been a little bit lacklustre since he's come back from injury, but that's expected. So a start hopefully can add for a fresh start in performances, seeing as he's only come off the bench. As Gibbs running down this wing, watching him very well. Adshed into McLean. McLean onto Amatoye, who's turned well, gives it to Alvarado. He's a high-rated Mexican on that wing. Bashiri on his back, trying to get the ball off him as Baldock putting the pressure on, still not getting it. Quite an even first half to this game as Bashiri doesn't know where to throw it. We're going to chase this man out wide here. Come on, ref, time wasting. How many dummies do you want to perform? As now he's got the ball straight into Alvarado, back to him. This could be a good move. Dowell onto the edge of the box. Ashhead gets another chance, and Ingram with a good save. Blaming his defence because he's had to pull out 2 good saves now to keep us in the game. Has head that away, Bolton. Good header. And Gibbs can't control it. Josh Harrop, the one to rob him. Put that over the top. Make Butterworth run. That is brilliant from Josh Harrop back in the team. And Butterworth one-on-one. Can't really miss, but Tursek with an amazing save. And that's a big chance. We love a counter-attacking move, and that should have gone in as Baker to whip the corner in. Walakutskik with the header away, if I've said that name right. Really can't decide who deserves to be in front as a last-minute ball into the box before half-time. Ingram easily catches that one as at half-time, 0-0. The Norwich's good squad overcompensating for their league position at the moment because we're trying to send them down. Not purposely, of course, but you get what I mean. We want to increase our league position ourselves. As Baker with the tackle. Him and Bolton going to put the pressure on the same man. As Knight through the middle onto Thompson. Thompson now into Baker as we're going to cut back. Give it to the left wing back Bolton in this game. As Basui is free as a bird at the back post. Hits Sam McCallum. Who's come onto this right hand side as we've got a corner ball. Come on, threaten from this, please. Butterworth with the header. Just over. Abdullahi comes on for Basui, the usual change in this game, as Baldock tries to go out wide of Rocky Bashiri. Whoa, did you see that sweep, referee? Have a word afterwards, as we're still going to carry on this move, though. Josh Harrop through the middle. McLean gets a bit of a touch. Harrop with a good strike, and a very good rapid save from Texarek, who's playing really, really well in this game. Big chance for it to be 1-0 to us, but not taken, as Dewsbury Hall coming on for them. That is a good signing, of course, as Thompson now round to Baldock. Abdullahi dropping back and playing well with this passing, as now Thompson finds Harrop round the corner. Baldock's the one onside. Good delivery. Defender at the front post. Abdullahi in a good position to try and get it back out to Baldock. And Rocky Bashiri off balance. He's not having a good game. Need to make the most of that, of course, as Abdullahi. Just get in the middle, mate. You're a striker with Butterworth. Not trying to feed him. He has to get more involved as McCallum round the corner into Gibbs. That's Sam McCallum's playing good, whichever side he's on, it seems, as he tries to cut inside for Maywo. No, Baker with a good little tackle. McLean through to Kieran Dowell, an absolute icon of the Grimsby save last year. Goes for another one, and Ingram claws it out as we've got 10 minutes left of this game, and we are searching for this goal. It seems to be coming as Baldock here with a delivery to the back post. McAtee was there. Didn't just go for him as Kieran Dowell gets the ball away as well onto Amatoye, who I didn't even realise was still on the field. All the wingers working around him as now Dowell again into Alvarado. He's going to try and charge at us a bit. Hudson-Odoi, or Bashiri, lets you go for his legs. Hudson-Odoi in front of him as now it's into Amatoye, McLean, round to Dowell, Dewsbury Hall. Norwich moving very nicely. Good ball through and out of play. 4 minutes to go. Sam Ingram, I've got to give a shout out to him. Very comfortable game in goal as Johansson comes on, of course, giving another kind of young player a chance, as I can't push the team forward for some reason. My bumper isn't bumping, as that's a good header, you know. Harrop over the top for Suleiman, who gets beat by Bashiri, as there's 2 added minutes right here, and Josh Harrop. Good ball, but McAtee can't keep hold of it and he can't get it back. He always doesn't have good game management, James McAtee. When we need something out of him, he just thinks, oh, game over, as they pass it straight to us. But the game is over. A 0-0 result with Norwich City. First half-wise, a fair result. Second half-wise, we had most of the ball, but just couldn't do anything with it. A ball draw at New Victoria Park. Stupidly takes his manager rating down again, as we have a game in hand over everyone else in the playoffs. We can move back up to 4th as Brentford have gone off top spot. They are now 2nd in the league. We're trying to catch them up. 12 points still. Big gap. As Middlesbrough are the next team up. This is away from home against 22nd place. Usually I would make rotations, but I'm going to actually make the team a bit stronger. Basui and Matt O'Reilly to come back in after that draw, of course. We'll take... No, not Archie Parkinson. McAtee. McAtee's the one to come out. Sorry, mate. Don't know if he's in his plans for next season now, as Marinovic can come back in, 72 rated. Max Clark can stay out. He's embarrassed himself with that red card, so he's going to be on the bench, as that is the team looking very, very strong indeed. Evans stepping back in as well, because he's having a very good time at the moment. So, Simulated should win this. Please don't disappoint, as we don't disappoint. A 2-0 win. Knight with the first goal 5 minutes in, and then Lewis Baker against, I think, the club he's been on loan at before. Very nice and very comfortable result right there as Mo Adams. Speaking about progress he's made, he wants to talk about his contract. We'll get to it soon enough. If he does take less than a crucial, you know, if he takes like a rotational, maybe he could stay in those reserves, but at the moment I don't really see him in this team at all next season, as Blackburn Rovers are next up and Butterworth's old side. Hopefully he can have a good game against them. So we'll change that around that position. His stats still don't look too good, I don't think, for Adams, but we'll see what we can do with his contract, as we need to change this team up a little bit. It's a midweek game, of course, so players are going to be tired. A lot of players in that defence as well. Maybe Adams can go onto the bench, or maybe we trust Ezra Bateman. I mean, Ollie Rogers is gone now. I mean, I don't think I can start him. Don't think I can start him with the run we're going into. We need to try and keep these playoff places. So, just Max Clark changing the defence for Bolton. Thompson in the midfield. Away at... is that the Wicked Stadium or something? And let's have a look at Blackburn Rovers' team. Thomas Kaminski, Joe Rankin Costello, Dara Lehan, Daniel Ayala, Tayo Aidun, yes, a left back, Davenport, Garrett and Bradley Dack, Dolan, Eschire and Harry Chapman. Blackburn love to give us a game, so let's try and give them it. Dolan running with the ball straight away. Matt Dolan, the winger, the number 10 of course, into Bradley Dack. Big block from us early on, as Blackburn Rovers are not going to sit back on this one, it seems, and Butterworth with a spin in the midfield. Now goes out to Clark, as just because he got a red in his last appearance doesn't mean you have to try and snap him to get payback, as that's not a good ball. Straight into Dolan. Max Clark, get your feet on right. And Ben Thompson here in the midfield, the number 21, on a smart turn into Abdullahi. The run of Baker is in front of him and Butterworth in front of him, but get out the way, Dan. We're going to try and run through normally as Abdullahi free in the middle. Hits it straight down the keeper's throat. I've given him a start because Basui hasn't scored in a while. Needs to try and repay that favour. It's a good header back down to him as well. And he's messed up again. Logan John, please hurry up, as Dolan with the pass into Eschire. Straight into Marinovic's grasp, as we'll throw that straight forward. And it isn't a good ball, but Butterworth fights for it. He always makes stuff out of nothing. Abdullahi ready to set off as well, as he's against Daniel Ayala. And the old man getting the better of Suleiman. You've got to be better than that, mate. As now Bradley Dack into Eschire. Won't let me control Matt O'Reilly, who I thought could slide in and get that. As now Chapman out wide. Almost half an hour in. No score, of course. Bradley Dack with a 1-2. Moving slightly forward. Ball dot wrong side. Bradley Dack through the middle again. Famewo putting pressure on. They're walking through us. Don't let them get a long shot here. Eschire round the corner of Max Clark. Dolan puts it back in. Clark away. Clark away again. Still not comfortably away though. It's Garrett with a chance to shoot from range. Giving it to Dack. Tackle comes in. Famewo can't get rid of it. Dack again. This is stupid play. Clark away. Still not away though. This is absolutely sensational stuff. Thompson. And Staunton finally. Never felt comfortable in that move, as Chapman as well. Ooh, that was going through us a bit, so it's a good job we passed that away. Abdullahi trying to chip it over to Butterworth. He likes to put the pressure on defenders, but unfortunately we just can't get out of our own half. We are parked in it, as Dolan down the wing. He gives it back into Frank Costello through our legs, and Garrett gives it into Davenport. Now Eschire with a smart turn. Clark comes across. And we're going to try and pass this away. Baker, Butterworth, Abdullahi, of course, setting off as well. But it goes over to Butterworth. He's the one with the ball. Try and switch it for Abdullahi. Poor choice. Baker, pressure. Kaminski catches. Probably should have had the shot. But at half-time, 0-0. In a half that we've really been under pressure in. We're lucky to be level. Blackburn putting us under pressure, as O'Reilly starts off with here. He's going to keep on going forward, as now we'll have to come back inside. Thompson forward into Butterworth as well, trying to just creep it, as we've got Baldock on the wing who's onside. Great delivery. Just can't get there though, as now Abdullahi, look at that option. Matt O'Reilly has just walked into their defence. Can he get another goal for the club? Oh, what a save! What a save. I'm going to make a sub after that as well. It's telling me Baldock, which is one I want to make later. But I'm going to go for Josh Harrop over Baker, who's not having the best of games today. Go a little more slightly attacking. There we go, as we've won the corner here. That should have been 1-0 though. Disappointed with that. First corner of the game, this one. Into the mixer. Harrop's the one delivering. Staunton gets it. I think it came off his hand anyway as we win the header. O'Reilly just win that header as well. Staunton just couldn't get past the defence. And Dolan with the ball here on the edge. Garrett receives it in the midfield. Knight comes across to block that one though. And Harrop away again. Butterworth goes over the top. This could be a nice little attack right here. Max Clark running with it. 20 minutes to go now. I'm going to try and make more subs, but hopefully we can take something. Easy pass in the middle, and Harrop is back, baby. Josh Harrop with the finish. Celebrates in front of the Blackburn fans, as that is a big goal. We just need to win this game in hand that we have over other playoff place chasing teams, and we should be comfortably in it. Big finish. Basui will come on for Abdullahi now, and it was one he couldn't afford to miss, really. It's his first goal back from injury, and what an easy finish he got. Very much enjoy that one. As now Basui again down the wing though. Baldock into Butterworth. Can we double it? Thompson with a volley. Unlucky right there, as we will get Baldock off right here. I'm relying less on quick subs, which I absolutely love that I'm doing. I'm trying to keep that up as well. So we're making the right subs at the right time, as that's a good ball. Looking towards Firmino to Kaminsky though. Unlucky, very unlucky, as Josh Knight stayed to put the pressure on the keeper, and it actually hit him, and it's fallen to one of our players as Josh Knight stayed up round the corner into Harrop. Chip ball over the top into Butterworth. Chip again. Basui misses. Butterworth doesn't against his former club. I can't celebrate that one though. Let's just run towards the, of course, halfway line. Not really show them bad respect. We'll do that little bump. That's not really celebrating. There's a lot of boos as well, so he deserves to celebrate a little bit, but it's a brilliant goal over the top. If only Basui would have finished that beautiful move off, but it doesn't matter because Butterworth's there to tap it in. All came from the pressure that of Josh Knight, our centre-back, on their keeper. Zirkov across into Garrett. They're looking for a consolation, not getting it. Basui, come on mate, not now, not time for flair. Kicks as Bradley Dack tries the same for them though. I don't think Tony Mowbray will be happy with that, as Basui tries to turn out again. Tackled. Not in that position. Dolan. Knight with an absolute brilliant timed one, and it might release another goal again. It's Josh Knight who's done this. Basui cuts inside. Can't really miss, but does. Keeper with an outstanding stop. My days, but it is a 2-0 win in the end, and I will take it for the final game of the episode. 2-0 over Blackburn. Is the playoffs confirmed? Maybe as good as Butterworth second top scorer, and we are 4th in the league. 8 points clear of Stoke, we still have to play, but they have a game in hand, so it'll probably be 5 points clear if they do win it. And top 10 points from 5 games to catch Brentford. I don't think it's happening. I think it's playoffs this season. They have received only a point, Stoke, from their game, as it's the last one of the episode for us. Preston in 17th at home, so it should be a win. Keyword should, and we're only making one change. Basui in. Had a little bit of a bright flare that he brought to the field when he came on. I don't know, I'm just waffling a bit. And these have got a similar formation. They've got a cam though, as it is a 2-0 win for us. Butterworth with another goal, and Josh Harrop against his former side. Brilliant stuff from us right there. As we go to 3rd, still played more games than everyone else, and 71 is the manager rating. How far are we off 7th place? I'm guessing it's Burnley. It is. 64 points. We're on 81. And we have, 4 games left? Is this possible for them to catch us? 15 points. 79. It isn't. It isn't. We are a playoff playing team as it stands. Of course, we still have an episode to go before the playoffs, which I think will end in. We can still try and chase the pack, but I don't think it'll happen. And I was just about to end the episode out, but I simmed 2 days and I got a beautiful, beautiful message. Logan John is returning to fitness. Now, that is just what you want to see when you're on a playoff push, isn't it? Your top striker who's been out all year coming back. Amazing stuff. Him, Abdullahi, Basui and Butterworth. We actually have striking options now. For a portion of the season, we were playing Bogle and Britton up front, and they still managed to keep us in the top 6. Don't think we've really dropped out of the top 6 at all. Fantastic stuff, as we've hopefully got another fantastic episode in store next time out. 8 points is the gap. Can we do it? You'll just have to find out later. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe if you are new around here. Don't forget to subscribe, that's the biggest thing. Road to 5k. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time nevertheless. Take care, in a bit, and peace.